Bal Gangadhar Tilak was described by the British as the father of Indian unrest. Tilak was born on 23rd July 1856. His slogan, "Swaraj is my birthright," inspired millions of Indians. He wrote Gita Rahasya, a classic treatise on Gita, in Marathi in prison at Mandalay. He died on 1st August 1920. He joined the Anglo-Vernacular School in Pune and got education from some of the well-known teachers. After passing the matriculation examination, Tilak joined the Deccan College. In 1877, Bal Gangadhar Tilak got his BA degree with a first class in mathematics. He continued his studies and got an LLB degree too. His lifestyle. He led a simple life and offered himself body and soul to the service of his country. Tilak had no property. His clothes were very simple: a dhoti, a shirt, a shawl on the shoulder, and a red pagdi on his head. In many ways, he was the architect of India's freedom struggle. His ideas and efforts were carried on by equally worthy next generation of leaders: Gandhiji, Patel, Nehru, and others. Achievements done by Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak is considered as the father of Indian national movement. He founded Deccan Education Society to impart quality education to India's youth. He was a member of the Municipal Council of Pune, Bombay Legislature, and an elected fellow of the Bombay University. He formed Home Rule League in 1916 to attain the goal of Swaraj. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was a multifaceted personality. He was a social reformer, freedom fighter, national leader, and a scholar of Indian history, Sanskrit, Hinduism, mathematics, and astronomy. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was popularly called as Lokmanya, beloved of the people. During the freedom struggle, his slogan, "Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it," inspired millions of Indians. He became a strong critic of the Western education system. He believed that every Indian had to be taught about Indian culture and national ideals. Along with his classmate Agarkar and great social reformer Vishnu Shastri Chiplunkar, Bal Gangadhar Tilak founded Deccan Education Society to impart quality education to India's youth. The very next year, after the Deccan Education Society was founded, Tilak started two weeklies, Kesari and Maratha. Kesari was a Marathi weekly, while Maratha was an English weekly. Soon, both the newspapers became very popular. In his newspapers, Tilak highlighted the plight of Indians. Tilak called upon every Indian to fight for his right. In 1894, Tilak transformed household worshipping of Ganesha into Sarvajanik Ganesh Utsav, and he also made Shiva Jayanti, birth anniversary celebrations of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, as a social festival. Political career. Tilak joined the Indian National Congress in 1890. In 1891, Tilak opposed the age of consent bill. The act raised the age at which a girl could get married from 10 to 12. The Congress and other liberals supported it, but Lokmanya Tilak was set against it, terming it an interference with Hinduism. His arrest. On 30th April 1908, two Bengali youths, Prafulla Chaki and Khudiram Bose, threw a bomb on a carriage at Muzaffarpur in order to kill the Chief Presidency Magistrate Douglas Kingsford of Calcutta fame, but erroneously killed some women travelling in it. Tilak in his paper Kesari defended the revolutionaries and called for immediate Swaraj or self-rule. The government swiftly arrested him for sedition. He was convicted and imprisoned from 1908 to 1914 in the Mandalay prison, Burma. While imprisoned, he continued to read and write, further developing his ideas on the Indian nationalist movement. While in prison, he wrote the famous Gita Rahasya, lots of copies of which were sold and the money was donated for freedom fighting. Life after prison. When he emerged from prison, he was revered as a martyr and a national hero, and he adopted a new slogan, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. He welcomed the Indian Councils Act, popularly known as Minto-Morley reforms, which had been passed by British Parliament in May 1909, terming it as a marked increase of confidence between the rulers and the ruled. Acts of violence actually retarded, then hastened the pace of political reforms, he felt. Tilak saw the spark in Gandhi and tried his best to convince Gandhi to leave the idea of total ahimsa and tried to get Swarajya by all means. Gandhi though looked upon him as his guru, but he did not change his mind.